I have spent $45,000 on ads, and in this video, I am sharing the 9 key lessons that you must know that I wish someone could come and tell me when I was just starting my business. So when I first started my coaching company, I had just been working with people in relationship coaching and helping their businesses to grow as a marketing agency. And what I learned was that ads amplify bad messaging. And so the more niche that I got, the more specific that I got with their ads, the better the outcome was, okay? Specificity will create resonance. And when your ads are so clear, so simple, and not messy and confusing, then people will feel drawn automatically. Ads will amplify what you already have doing, what you already have running, right? Now, what's wild is the moment that I started speaking to faith-based coaches making 5 to 10K a month, I thought that it was going to be a smaller amount of leads coming. I thought it was going to be more expensive. But what I found is that the higher quality leads actually started just pouring in. Why? Because of that resonance and that specificity, right? And because I was so clear with the messaging. And so many people were like, Emily, you're not going to make money serving Christians. And I think that was just the enemy trying to come after this mission and this calling. But God showed and put so much grace on this to where I am blown away at what is happening inside of Inner Circle. The best ads that I've seen for someone to start right away, if they're a beginner, is follower ads. Okay, so when you are going to boost a post, don't do it on your phone, do it on desktop so you can save on the 30% tax charge. And you will click the boost button, okay? And then you're gonna hit visit profile, that's the CTA. Okay, I turned Advantage Plus off on all of my ads. I have tested this and I found that Advantage Plus only brings in super lower quality leads, and it's never worked for me. You can try it, you can test it yourself, but if you want to save money, I would just listen to my advice. When I started running follower ads, I was very clear with who I was targeting. It was relationship coaches. I started getting relationship coaches in, and although the leads can be higher for B2B, which is the space that I'm in, business to consumer follower ads, you will probably get around $1 to $5 per lead. I was getting around $5 to $10 per lead. And I have stuck with relationship coaches for about 2 years, and it's kind of wild to me. I haven't really seen any other business coaches go after relationship coaches, and I think that's really helped us to be set apart. And now we have transitioned to just faith-based coaches, right? But in our ads, we also speak to relationship coaches. We also speak to other types of coaches. And so just having that specificity, like I already said, is really important. If you're a beginner, start running follower ads immediately. Start at like $20 a day. Ads work best when you actually combine them with outreach. So a lot of times people will come to me and say, Emily, I'm already burnt out. I don't have a lot of time. I have children. How do you expect me to be in my DMs doing touch points, right? Hitting people up, if I'm going to be running this business? And the answer is, in the beginning, it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be hard work, and there's no way around that. Other people in the industry will tell you it's going to be easy, it's going to be effortless, and I'll never say it's going to be effortless. It's going to be hard work, it's going to be uncomfortable. But when you have follower ads running, when your messaging is right, when your content is hitting, and you're doing these touch points, it actually becomes easier and easier over time because you are building brand authority. People will just open up to you in conversations, and you'll start booking calls. If you rely on just ads in the beginning, it will probably feel slow. So if I were a beginner, I would also be doing ads plus cold DMs for about 100 people a day, so you can hit that. When I was just starting my agency, I did 100 DMs every single day, cold outbound, and it was all on Instagram, and I landed an 18K client from that, right? So it's worth it. I was also in college, and I was taking the most amount of classes that I had ever taken, so I was staying up super late. But during that season, it was what was needed to get this business growing, to get this business building momentum. When you combine ads with daily conversations and hitting those 100 touch points every single day, you will create momentum and it will start to compound exponentially. I learned this lesson the hard way. Don't increase your budget too fast. I was running ads, they were performing really well, and then I had a coach tell me to just double my ad spend, and I was like, okay, I'll just double my ad spend. And what happened was they actually started not performing. The lead quality wasn't as great, and I was like, dang, I wish I would have listened to my gut, which said to increase slowly over time. So that's what I instruct my clients to do, to not increase ads fast. I'm not trying to just blow all your money down the drain. I'm not trying to just like blow up your business. What I'm here to help you do is to help you scale with sustainability, with peace, and with profit. If you want your performance to collapse, increase your budget aggressively. If you want that sustainable growth, then do it at a 20% increase in budget. So if my ads were set at $10 a day, I wouldn't actually do this rule if you're under like $30 a day. At that point, you could probably double. But if you're at like $50 a day and you want to increase budget, then I would do it at a 20% increase each time. Lesson 5 is never edit a winning ad, okay? I was talking with a client and she had someone working for her, which was, they were amazing at what they do, but they were also very hardworking. But what I found was the ad that was producing the most amount of income, like clients, they actually turned that ad down significantly to $5 a day and started testing new ads, which made no sense to me. We want to increase the winning ad. We want to not touch the winning ad, but duplicate it and then increase the budget on that ad, and then use a smaller budget for testing. Okay? So when you are scaling and you have a winning ad, just don't touch it. I literally haven't touched my ads in like 30 days. And the reason is because all of my ads are performing well. I don't really need to. When I see that lead quality goes down, when I see that we're getting a higher cost per message, then I will start creating new creatives. So protect your winners because they are extremely valuable. Okay, love? Don't want you going into your ads manager, getting all afraid and just start touching all the buttons. Don't do that. Don't touch all the buttons. Don't make my mistake. Now listen, I don't just stop creative testing when I have winners, okay? I will continue to test about every single month some new creatives if I still have winners, just so that I can get new ads out there, because what can happen is the frequency, meaning the amount of people who see it over and over, will increase, and so people are less responsive to that winning ad. And so what I like to do is every single month I'll create new creatives if I already have a winner. If I don't have a winner, meaning I'm not getting quality leads, they're super expensive, I haven't landed clients in a while, I will continue to test ads until one of them works. And so that could be like testing hooks, testing stories, testing messaging and testimonials and case studies and all of those different kinds of ads. Testimonies drastically will increase the trust with your clients. And so what I like to do is I'm running a retargeting campaign with just case studies out to my audience so that they see them all the time and are getting nurtured through that. A lot of times clients have been watching my content weeks before they actually became a client, and testimonies can remove that uncertainty, increase trust, and allow them to make the decision from a place of overflow and abundance rather than fear and scarcity, because they know that someone else has done it. People will trust proof more than promises. So the best kind of testimonial is video. If you can get video testimonials and start running those as ads, it's going to be incredible for you. And hit me up when you are seeing lots and lots of people being nurtured and showing up to the call already pre-sold, because that is so powerful. We're almost to the end of this video, so I want to go over a couple more lessons that are actually some of the best lessons. Over time, authority will increase and compound your ads performance. So when I started running ads, my audience size was very small. I still have a very small audience size. You don't need a lot of followers to make money, y'all. Just a disclaimer. But when I first started my audience, it was like very small, and I actually was blown away at how much just having more authority in my content, having a bigger brand, and staying consistent has done to my ads performance. Like I said, the last few months, we've had a 10x return on ad spend. That's incredible. In the month of January, we only spent like 1K on ads, but we had a 17x return in the first 17 days of the month. Just saying. And this is why I recommend follower ads to everyone. Why? Because, hey, in the first 30 days, if you don't make your money back from the follower ads, guess what? Those leads are gonna consume your content, and maybe the next 30 days or 60 days or 90 days or a year or 5 years down the line, that person will become a client. We need to shift our mindset as business owners and as coaches to not be so focused on the outcome, but to be focused on planting seeds and on our own inputs every single day. Every single day. Just focus on the inputs and the outcome will come. And I've seen that over and over and over, okay? Now to the point where in the past literally month, I've had probably 5 people reach out to me and say, the Lord told me to work with you. I feel peace, let's go for it. Yes, there might be some fear. Yes, there might be some objections, but we handle it, we move forward, we partner with them. And honestly, I was on a couple of sales calls today and I was like, Lord, I don't care about the money. I just want to serve these people. Make it make sense. Thank you, Jesus. And the last one is probably my favorite, which is your conviction will help your ads to perform. When you are in your content, when you are posting in your content, in your YouTube, your long form, your short form, your Instagram, your TikTok, all of these things, and you are speaking a message, that message, the more conviction that you have, the more that people will want to work with you. Because conviction is literally like sharp. It's sharp and it will pierce through the noise. And that's what we want to do as business owners, is to pierce through the noise of every other ad out there. I started utilizing the disruption framework. So my content looks more like organic content. My content doesn't look like ads. And what's funny is a lot of times the ugly ads, the ads that you would not expect to perform well, are the ones that get best results. So if I could go back in time, I would watch this video, I would learn from this video, I would take notes on this video and actually implement what I say as soon as possible. And if you are a coach, if you are a faith-based coach, if you're doing anywhere from 0 to 10 to 20, 30, even 50K months, and you want help with scaling your business, with setting up systems, ads, and improving your sales process, then I want you to go below and join our school community. That is where we are helping entrepreneurs just like you scale with God, increase your sales, your performance, and do it in a way that is in alignment with Him without sacrificing your values, okay? I love you so much, and make sure to watch this video next. It's gonna help you a ton. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.